Okay, gentlemen, here we go. Example number 4, last one here. It says t to the fourth minus 7t squared minus 18. Okay? Now, don't let that t to the fourth scare you. Okay? Let's go ahead and factor it just like we normally would, except what I'm going to get now is in the front. Instead of t, it's going to be t squared and t squared. Okay? Right? Because that's going to give me t to the fourth. Okay. That's good. Now, let's look. We've got negative 18, and we're trying to add them to get negative 7. What two factors, or what pair of factors of 18 differ by 7? All right? Jack, what pair?
Negative 9 and plus 2.
Jack says negative 9 and plus 2. And the reason that we want negative 9 is because we end up with negative 7 when we add them. If I had done positive 9, I would have gotten positive 7. Okay. We're all good? Alexander's shaking his head. No. Alexander, what's the problem?
I see a difference of 2 squares.
I see a zebra walking down the street, and I'm going to call it a zebra. Exactly. This is a difference of 2 squares. Now, okay, let me wait for just a moment. Some people are saying there's a t behind the 9 and the 2. There's not. Because if you look at that last term, there's no variable back there. Okay? It's only in the beginning. It's going to show up in the middle, right? The middle term always has half of the power of the first term. Right? If this is 4, then that's 2. Okay? But there's nothing on that last term, so I'm not going to have any variables back here. Okay. Now, Alexander's told me that he saw a difference of 2 squares. But let me ask you, before we get to that, what about this one right here? What about the t squared plus 2? Can I factor that at all, Ian? No, I can't. It's 2 terms, right? So I would immediately say, is it the difference of 2 squares? That's what it could be if it's 2 terms. But it's not. One, it's a sum. The first term is a perfect square, but the second term's not. So I mean, there are many reasons why this thing can't factor. But the first one can factor. But since the last one can't, I'm just going to go ahead and bring it down. Okay, it's prime, and there it is. So I brought it down. But this one can break into 2 more things. Okay? What are those 2 things that it can break into? Read. T and T. Plus 3 and minus 3. That's the way the difference of 2 squares factors. Okay? So now I have 3 factors at the bottom. I've got t plus 3, I've got t minus 3, and I've got t squared plus 2. Okay? Does anyone see anything else up there that'll factor? Nope, me either. So we're done. All right? Good job, guys. I think you're ready for your homework. Max, do you have a question? For this one here? It's not the difference. Nope.